thrown into the ball. Catch the way. Yes, it is.
Oman Cricket Academy hosting Oman D10 powered by Dafa News. It's another exciting day of cricket here at Al Amarat Turf number 1, and it's going to be an all-important playoff game in between the Majees Titans and IAS Invincibles. It's going to be game number 36. A lot of exciting action and great shots, wickets. Everything will be certainly on the way here for the viewers. And without wasting much time, we've got Pranav Mehta with the two captains. But before that, it's going to be the pitch report.
After all those days of heat, finally the temperatures have eased down. From 40 degrees, it's come down to somewhere around 33, 34 degrees, and that's where the players will be really happy to come to the middle. Facilities as good as top-notch. Anup and his team has done a fantastic job to maintain these world-class facilities as world-class. Talking about the dimensions, if you're a left-hander towards the cover from the Oman LNG end, it's somewhere around 55 meters. But everywhere else, 65 meters. That means you need to hit and hit well. Coming to the most important factor, the wicket, the square on which the cricket is going to be played. And that's where, as soon as you get close to it, you will see a few patches. Although a good grass cover is hiding it. Few cracks hidden. Very hard. It was very hot and humid in the morning, and that's where this is a very dry wicket. But at the moment, spinners will play a role in the first game, but as the day progresses, as the evening approaches, it's going to be good dew conditions, and that's where batting second will be ideal. Ball will skid on. A little bit of dew cover on the wicket means there will be a little bit of a spongy bounce for the pacers. Pacers will play a big role, and that's where the games will come somewhere close to 80, 90. Game 1 will be close to 110, 120. It's good batting conditions. Win the toss, bat first.
Win the toss, bat first is what Pranav Mehta says, and we'll only get to know if the captains share the same opinion, as he will probably just now snuggle next to those two captains of the sides and have a toss in the centre.
Time to test the luck of two captains here. It's day 9. And Majees Titans are looking to take on IAS Invincibles. With me, the two captains, Savindu Pereira for IAS Invincibles, Ubaidullah for Majees Titans, under the surveillance of Mr. Gopakumar, the match official for the day. Savindu will flip the coin, Ubaidullah will call. Tails is the call. Tail it is. Ubaid, congratulations. What would you like to do and why?
We're going to bowl first. Looks like a good wicket. I think under the lights it will come good on the bat. So we'll try to restrict them at a good score and try to change that.
Any changes?
We have one change. Asil is resting today and Varshit is in.
Talk us about the team momentum ever since the D20. It's a different format, but you have still been dominating.
I think this season the team has been gelling really well. I think the dressing room atmosphere is always positive whether we win or lose. I think the boys are hungry to go there and express themselves, and that's what makes a complete team.
And talk us about captaincy. You were the lucky captain last season, not starting the season, and now it's you again.
I think it's a management call. Whatever the call is, they have just to go with it. So this time they are trusting me, so I'll try to do good.
Good luck then.
Thank you.
Savindu, toss not on your side. They're going to be bowling first. You're happy with the decision?
Yeah, exactly. So if I won the toss, I also thought to bat first because we played yesterday match. We batted first and we put a good score yesterday. That's why.
And talk us about the momentum of IAS Invincibles at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. We did really well last 3-4 games. We consecutively win on the games. We hope to keep it up.
And any changes in the side?
We're going to hope to go with the same team, yeah.
And now that you're batting, any target in your mind?
Yeah, 100, 110, like that.
Right then, good luck.
Thank you very much.
So the news from the center is that Majees Titans, Ubaidullah has won the toss and they want to swing the ball first, restrict them to under probably 80.
Under 80, says the captain, but then they are a very, very good and talented side, the IAS Invincibles. Last evening, we got a glimpse of how clinical and how dangerous they can be on any given occasion, especially in the last couple of tournaments that they have turned up. They certainly seem like a superstar side. And speaking of superstars, Mehran Khan will be right up top for them. Usama Akil Savindu, the captain, Rana Singhe Patrange, and there is Pasindu Madhava as well. Abdul Rauf Ataullah, Anisul Rahman, Mohammad Muzair Raza, Yasir Dur Mohammad, the dynamic slow bowler, and then Shehzad Rahim. Mohammad Imran needs no introduction for IAS Invincibles. As far as Majees Titans are concerned, Abhinav Sharma looked very aggressive in his previous game. Ravindra Karunaratne, he's got plenty of experience all around the world. Farisco Adams, Gian Clote bringing in that South African flavour into the side. Newcomer, Sai Dinesh, and he certainly seems like a good youngster. And then along with him is Narayana Satish. He's very handy with the bat. Jan Shafiq, Adnan Khan, Ubaidullah, these are all mainstays in the side. And then there is Hemal Tandel. He's very, very exciting ever since he's made a comeback into the scheme of things at Oman cricket. Abidullah, and looking very, very treacherous with that new ball. This Majees Titans side is well stacked up at the moment. They've won the toss and elected to bowl. So certainly just playing with their strengths, playing on their strengths to make use of that very, very strong prowess and strong bowling attack that they have. Hemal Tandel with the new ball. On the other hand, Mehran Khan and Usama Akil will look to score freely. They do have enough impetus at the moment because it's the power play stage straight away. Drifting down leg, starts off with a wide. Joining me in the comb box, going to be Mudassir Ali Qureshi. A very good evening and excited for another day of thrilling action here at Oman D10, powered by Dafa News.
A very good evening, Amin, and absolutely the way these teams are performing, especially the men in red, they look an incredible touch, playing as a unit, and wherein Majees Titans, they're having a tough time.
Works away towards the onside. That gets enough bat onto it so that they can get at least a couple of runs and will get there comfortably. So decent start. Off the mark, IAS Invincibles and Mehran Khan.
Pushing hard for that second run, and what a start to the round two. 2 matches, 2 wins for IAS Invincibles, wherein Majees Titans, they are having a tough going. Not tasted the success yet in the round 2. Batting not coming to the party, and quite interestingly, no Asil in today's playing 11 for Majees Titans, who took that blinder of a catch, struggled with his line and length, and Sai makes into the playing 11 in place of Asil.
Oh, big shot. It's really high. And it has been deposited. And there's some Pathan power for you. Mehran Khan looks to get into the act very early without wasting much time.
What a hit. It was coming into Mehran, and typical Mehran Khan taking full advantage of the power play, and the first maximum of the day and the first maximum of this game from the blade of Mehran Khan. What a start.
Looking to score quickly, and they know the importance of utilizing the power play period because the previous 2 successes that IAS Invincibles have had this round have come due to some aggressive hitting. First it was the batting of Usama Akil, and then Mehran Khan provided that all-important start in late last night against the Muscat Thunderers. Swing and a miss, but then the intentions are clear that he's going to go for the big shots.
Also looking at the field setup, no third man in the first over because Hemal Tandel is quite express when it comes to the pace. So straight away on the back foot, but there's a slip in position. Now the slip comes out. It moves to short mid wicket. There's deep square leg and long on. Two fielders outside the 30-yard circle as Mehran Khan loves to play towards that leg side. Now early trouble for Hemal Tandel and for Majees Titans.
Yeah, it's underlight, so probably not as much swing as you would get in daytime. But what he's going to get is that skiddy and spongy bounce as well. Extra bit of bounce. So Mehran Khan will have to be cautious, but then at the same time he needs to back his instincts to play those aggressive shots, probably square of the wicket.
Anything back of length, he doesn't like to cut hard. Just wait for that fuller deliveries to play towards that offside region. That is one area where the bowlers can exploit the weakness of Mehran Khan. Stick to that off stump line. So 9 on board. Khan on 8. One extra so far.
Works away towards the offside. Just a back foot guiding sort of a shot for Mehran Khan. Plenty of runs in this over so far, nearly 10. And it's been a very mixed sort of a group here. IAS, Royal Oman Stallions and Majees Titans all in that same group. And IAS winning both their games. On the other hand, Majees Titans winning one. And losing the other. So still early days in this playoff stage. Oh, in the air, fielder interested, straight into the hands. Catching practice for Rabit Khan. Hemal Tandel strikes on the last ball. Usama Akil will depart for a first ball duck.
Poor and ordinary shot selection from Osama Akil. Got runs. You were the batter who was getting those quick runs for IAS Invincibles. Really don't understand what he was trying to do. There was a third man placed. Excellent field setup. Trying to play towards that backward point, but go straight into the hands of Abid. The first blow for IAS Invincibles. First strike for Hemal Tandel. 1 done, 10 for 1.
Tasting success in the first over, Majees Titans, but at the same time IAS Invincibles have managed to score 10, so they really wouldn't mind it at the moment. Oh, this one's high. This one's high. Fielder is only going to be staring at it and probably get a little bit of a sprain on his neck if he tries to follow that ball, because this was absolutely launched into orbit by Mehran Khan. Good 6 here.
Mehran Khan at his best, showing his class, showing his power. Fuller delivery and straight away goes over the bowler. The second maximum for Mehran Khan and the second maximum for IAS Invincibles. Though they have lost a wicket, Mehran Khan getting those runs in his own style.
So that's probably the way you should be playing D10 cricket at the moment, because Mehran Khan is absolutely unfazed about the fact that a wicket's gone down. Looking for some sort of a comeback, Abid, and he pitches it short, targets it across the right-hander.
I've easily gone towards that offside region. This has been the problem for Mehran. Loves to play towards that leg side, doesn't matter whether it's 65 or 70 meters boundary. He backs his power. Good comeback by Abid.
He's certainly a very, very strong person here, Mehran Khan. He backs his power, and rightly said, he also has that shots in him. Oh, wayward. Far too wide, and he's going to be giving it as a no ball because that ball pitched outside the landing area. So missing the strip completely.
This has been the problem for Majees Titans. Extras. Plenty of extras, wayward bowling. Clearly missing the services of Amir Khalim. They need someone to step up and talk to the bowlers. It's young Ubaidullah who's leading the side.
Looks to take the wild swing. You can see Gian Clote just cheekily having a nice laugh behind the stumps.
Dot deliveries. This has been the story for Mehran Khan, though he gets those boundaries. After that, not able to get the strike. The other end, captain Savind at the fall of Osama Akhil in the first over.
Coming in for the fourth delivery of the over. Shot towards the leg, and I believe there could be a faint trace of thigh pad there. Yes, of course. So it's still going to be leg by, so not going to add to Abid Khan's total, but certainly some runs added to IAS Invincibles.
Excellent job by wicketkeeper Gihan. Saving runs for his side. Got runs in the power play, just a couple of deliveries. They need to be very smart. They cannot afford to lose another wicket here. Could come back after going for a maximum.
Oh yes, just a check shot and a quick single taken. Probably the right thing to do.
Keep on reading the strike, keep on moving the scoreboard. You have got runs, you need to capitalize on the good start provided by Mehran Khan. They have a very strong bowling unit led by Imran Khan. And Yasir Dur also coming to the party, so is Raza, Shahzad Rahim, Pasindu. All they need is a good score on board.
Smart piece of bowling by Abid. Looks to keep it away out of the hitting arc, and variations and change of pace are the story and need of the hour for Abid Khan at the moment. 2 overs done, 19 for the loss of 1. Hemal Chandil will be spent as he gets an over on the trot. 10 overs, or rather 10 runs from his first over. So plenty of runs. So they'll be looking to spend them early and try and utilize the rest of the resources throughout the innings. At the moment, the batters certainly did get a good liking to what Hemal Tandel has been offering. In absence of swing, there is a little bit of breeze blowing across the ground from the Oman Tel to the LNG end. Oh, looking to charge down the track. Risky single. And they both were having a mid-pitch conference. Savindu and Mehran Khan, absolutely silly cricket, if you would have me use my own words.
It was struck hard towards that mid-off region. There was never a single, but lucky escape. Adams going for the direct hit. And rightly said, as though there is a wind blowing across the ground, but Hemal Tandel under the lights is not able to extract that movement, what he's known for, especially in the day games, the early starts with the new ball. Still managed to get that wicket of Osama Akhil. So captain using him at the top, bowling his second over and the final over of his quota.
Oh, going to be a wide. It's agony here for Hemal Tandel. It's going to be a long night here. He's already conceded 14 and now has to bowl an additional ball just to add insult to injury at the moment.
He looks a bit wavered in the last couple of games, Hemal Tandel. Extras, yesterday we have seen him bowling 5 extras. Just way down the leg.
Extra bounce. It's been a constant battle between the bat and ball at the moment. Yeah, you can find extra bounce on a lot of occasions. You can certainly see variations in play. The ball stopping and coming on. And then of course that inherent nature of the pitch to just occasionally stay quite low all of a sudden. And the bowlers will do most of the talking tonight here at Oman Cricket Academy. 23 for the loss of 1, IAS Invincibles. Oh, another wild swing. Certainly not going the right way here, Mehran Khan. He's gotten a few big shots to his name already in this innings.
I mean, now looking at this field setup, if he's taking that off-stump line, the way he's going after the bowler, it's always good idea to have the deep third, get that square leg inside the 30-yard circle, because anyways he will not come into Mehran. He knows if he comes into Mehran, he will take you towards those boundary ropes on the leg side.
So it's probably got to be imperative that he needs to work according to the plan, according to the field that's set up for him. Looking to charge down the track once again, this time looking to come into the right-hander. However, missing the stumps, missing his mark at the moment. Hemal Tandel has delivered 3 dot balls that are worth its weight in gold, but otherwise unable to find that elusive wicket. He's got one for himself, and the second one can only come in this particular delivery if he manages to get it. Otherwise, he'll be bowled out with just 1 wicket.
14 balls, 15 runs, 2 maximums. Playing too many dot deliveries with that amount of experience Mehran Khan has. It's not a good sign. The run rate dipping down, it's 8.12.
In the air, it's high and straight into the hands of the fielder. At the moment, Majees Titans are doing a little bit of catching practice here because everyone's just depositing the ball into the hands of the fielder at long on most occasions.
It was a setup given by Captain Ubaidullah, and Hemal Tandil straight away pointing to his captain. Yes, the plan was laid and well bowled by Hemal Tandil. That's the end of Mehran Khan. It's a runner ball 15, got a couple of maximum, but the struggle for Mehran Khan continues. 23 for the loss of 2, 3 overs gone.
Narayana Satish has been given an opportunity to make a difference here in the fourth over. 3 overs done, 23 for the loss of 2, and they're just fresh off a very important wicket, and that was of Mehran Khan. So we'll be breathing a fair bit easy, because if Mehran Khan can survive this phase, all of a sudden things will start looking very dangerous. Narayana Satish, on the other hand, an unknown commodity up against the likes of Savindu and Ataullah.
See, where I don't understand what is the use of sending Mehran Khan top of the order. Got 2 maximums played. Runner ball, knock of 15. Using the feet, lucky escape inside edge. A good captaincy by Ubaidullah, sticking with Hemal Tandil, and he delivered for his side. Got that big wicket of Mehran Khan. From all of sudden, from 10 runs per over, now run rate is 7.20. A brilliant over from Hemal Tandil, boundaryless, and also a wicket going down, pulling things back in favour of Majees.
Looks to scamper for a single, and that's what Narayana Satish will have to do now, and that's to bowl those right areas, the right length, so that taking singles will eventually turn out to be quite a tough task here.
A lot of hard work needs to be done, repair work for Rauf and Savindu, to losing both the openers. Not only they need to make sure not to lose the wicket, but also get those runs.
Runs and some effort and rally on the outfield between Ferisco Adams and Abhinav Sharma. Savindu gets a couple of runs to his name, so he'll be on strike back again. Handy over from Narayana Satish so far, and he will continue to deliver the goods. Only a single being taken. Last ball coming up.
Spinner, the youngster, doing a pretty good job here. Brilliant stuff. A dot delivery to end the over number 4. 28 for the loss of 2.
IAS Invincibles, they started off on a very good note, but then suddenly lost steam after a couple of wickets. And just as I say that, Savindu decides to wake everyone up. Umpire Samir Parker, and he will signal boundaries, and Jan Shafiq has been welcomed.
What a cracking drive here. Adjusted well and goes past the diving fielder. No chance for Adams. And captain gets a boundary here, Savindu. And this is the over they need to capitalize.
Good start to the over, and if they can manage to turn this into a big one, then they can certainly peg level. Oh, this one's even better. Never looked to keep it down, and he cracked this one towards the point boundary. What a strike here. Savindu seems to be in some mood here.
Not a good idea, especially on this wicket with the offside. It's big boundaries, big gaps available, providing that width. And full advantage taken by Savindu. Back-to-back boundaries here, one towards cover, the other one towards point. Still the field remains the same. Gihan all the way running towards Shafiq Jan and having a piece of advice. Change of pace needs to be done here by Shafiq Jan.
Full. And very happy to just drive and play towards the offside. They'll rotate strike. However, at the moment, Majees Titans will have to be very wary of Savindu at the moment.
He's middling the ball nicely. A confident looking shots from the blade of Savindu. This is the pace. They need to get runs for IAS Invincibles. They'll be looking around 90, 95.
Very well managed here. And what's even better is that they're managing to also keep rotating strike, looking to take the riskier options, looking to run quickly between the wickets, conviction in their calling, and that's made the difference in the innings so far.
Good understanding between these two. The senior Rauf and Savindu, the young captain of IAS Invincibles, taking those quick singles.
In the air once again over the infield. He was looking to get a little bit of hand on to that, the fielder, Ferisco Adams, but then the shot simply too good. So Savindu is having an affair with that offside at the moment.
Leaking runs, Shafiq Jan. Not looking express with the pace. Another loosener, width provided, and look at that, beautifully managed over that cover fielder. No chance for Adams. Third boundary in this over.
Can he look to bank it in short at the moment, because Savindu needs to be tested with some short stuff. He decides to go full, trying to nail that full toss or nail that block hole delivery. End of 5 overs, 43 for the loss of 2 IAS Invincibles.
In the air, over point. A much needed boundary. They were doing well so far, and Adnan Khan coming into the attack at the very first delivery. Savindu cuts loose. Joining me in the com box, Jamil Zaidi. What a welcome to you, Jamil.
Thank you very much for now. And the moment I came, it was a boundary from Basindo. Totally different way of batting from Basindo. Couple of boundaries through the covers, and next time this time it was pushed it over to the mid wicket. What a batting he's doing. Absolutely fantastic.
Incredible striking from the likes of Savindu. Just a little short. Fired it in. It was that variation from Adnan Khan. And this one tonged well over mid wicket. He's a player to watch out for. 32 and 14. Flighted, full. Good comeback from Adnan here.
What a great comeback for IAS Invincible, but now they regrouped themselves. In the D20 they were not at all doing well, but this time once again clobbered it from outside the office stump to the long on for another maximum. What an expansive over.
Just cannot believe my eyes. For a moment I thought that Savindu was done here. Didn't get some good part of the bat. He was struggling to reach the ball. Probably would have got something from the bottom of the bat. But the visuals completely different. It's gone for a maximum. Brings in the reverse sweep just past the wicketkeeper. It's only going to be a single. But Jamil bhai, what incredible striking from
Absolutely.
Savindu.
But I did not even understand. He already got 2 maximum. Why to play those reverse sweeps when you are getting runs easily?
Big shot on the leg side. There is a player. He will keep it down to a single. Rauf wants to join the party, but he'll have to play the waiting hand at the moment. 61 for the loss of 2 at the end of 6 overs. Narayana Satish bowled a handy over. Prior to this, 5 runs of that over. But this time he's against the wrath of Rauf. He wanted to join the party on the previous over. Wasn't able to. On this occasion, strikes and strikes clean.
What a comeback from this IAS Invincible batters. Totally different side, different players. Especially Pasindu, and this time Abdul Rauf hammered it to the maximum. Only 6s are coming. How they have transformed themselves into a unit which is getting win in almost every match. Great comeback for them.
This time on the offside. Mid-off will be interested. He will be able to hold on to it. Jan Shafiq is a handy fielder. Abdul Rauf will walk back to the dugout, but he's done the damage. What an incredible striking from IS. And Majees Titans not letting it go out of their arc.
He did that maximum once again, try to heave it over to the long off, but straight to the waiting ends of the fielder, it's long off. So wicket number 3 gone for IAS Invincibles.
The young talent, young sensation Muzair Raza comes to the middle. He's an incredible striker of the cricket ball. Looking to play Narayana Satish off the back foot. That's never a great idea. You want to slog sweep him. That's the best way. He doesn't have the variations.
Bowling outside the office stump. How can he sweep? Looked once again for the quicker one, but why be outside the off stump? White ball declared by the umpire.
Isn't that the safest shot from outside the off stump? Heave it towards the leg side. Use the turn to your advantage.
Come on, Parnav. From this here, how can you sweep that?
Have you seen Surya Kumar Yadav batting? He defines the law of cricket.
Don't discuss those top players of the world with the local press. So one more run to the total.
Savindu. 39 of 17 deliveries. Everything is coming from the center of the bat. Almost feels as if he doesn't have any edges. That's the quality of Savindu here.
Absolutely thrilled to see him batting like this. Leading the side from the front and doing the right thing to do. Coming
Brilliant
down.
shot through the covers. They should be pushing for second. I think Muzahir Raza slipped here. So 10 runs from this over. Rather make it 11. 71 for the loss of 3 at the end of 7. How much more can they get? They'll not be satisfied with 30. I think it's a very good wicket to bat on, and that's where 30 is not going to be sufficient enough.
Well, I believe about 100 runs they have to score to get them feel a bit, yes, they are safe at this moment. Around 100 runs will definitely a good total to defend.
Dinesh coming into the attack. Oh, this is interesting. Gian Clote coming close to the stumps. Big shot. It's gone high up in the air. It's going to be catching practice for the player in the deep. I think it is Narayana Satish, and he doesn't drop many. Muzahir Raza, a cameo which was not effective, comes to an end.
It's time for him to come and give support to Pasindu, who is playing so well, rather than going himself for the big shot. Look at that one. He can stay so we get the single on that one rather than playing. Look at that one. Yes, he wanted to heave it over the extra cover for the maximum. So once again, wicket tumbled for IAS Invincibles, 71 for 4.
Handy wicket for Dinesh. Haven't seen much of Dinesh through the D20 or D10, but today he's been exceptional. He's just come into the attack and immediately gets that wicket of Muzahir Raza, who's looking to be in a little bit of a hurry. Big shot. Won't get to the fielders, hence they will get a single. That's the exact thing that they need to do. They need to get Savindu back on strike. He's batting 40 of 18. And that's where if you're keeping him away from strike, it's criminal. Nothing less than criminal.
This is what I was telling you about Majees Raza. He knows that he's hitting so cleanly. So let him play the major role of getting the maximum runs rather than himself going for the big one. Anyway.
Big shot straight down the ground. It's only going to be a single. Every time that we've spoken about Majees Raza, we've been very clear that either you see the best of Majees Raza or you see the worst of Majees Raza. There is nothing in the middle. And that's where he needs to understand that he needs to have a few mediocre days. That's okay as a cricketer. But to have too many bad days is not acceptable.
Absolutely.
Looking to slog sweep through the hands of the fielder at fine leg. The fielder will not be able to believe it. I think it's the young chap, probably from the ranks of under 19. And it's gone through his hands.
Could have been a catch.
Oh, it was a sitter.
Could have been an easy catch. He did not even try it. I mean, the game late over to the ball and passed through.
Sai Venkat, I think, is the fielder there. Catches don't come this easy anymore. 6 runs from this over. Can they finish well? Big shot straight down the ground. Fielder not interested. Ubaidullah, one of the tallest in the ground. If he couldn't make it, it was high enough. And Rashmika strikes a clean maximum from the bat.
That's the right thing. Right from the middle of the bat over to the long on. Look at that one. Clear the field. 6 more runs. 83 for 4.
It's the penultimate over. And what that means is that Abid is going to be bowling that floating power play. Looking to make a little bit of room. It was outside off. Probably the slower delivery from Abid. He's an intelligent bowler.
Very intelligent bowler. But today he was hammered in the initial stages of the game. The second over he bowled. But he came back nicely. He's still 5 legal deliveries to go. And of course, as you said, it's a power play. How much he can save the runs from this over, that will depend his class.
He's done well so far. Outside edge. Handy runs for Savindu. Luck favors the brave. He's been brave all evening. And that's where a little bit of luck to his favor.
Well, he's trying. And of course, when you're trying, that's something always good for you. This is what he has done. Totally outside the off stump. And took the bottom edge of the bat towards the third man for a boundary. 4 more to him. Moves on to 45. What a knock he has played today. Absolutely fantastic. Especially against Shafiq Jan. We have seen absolutely brilliant cover drives. Punch through the covers. Absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely deserves his 50 in style. 8 runs in his first over. Abid 4 in this so far. Inside edge, and this is once again going to go to fine leg for a single. He's looking for the second. He wants to be on strike. Moves on to 46 of 22. What an incredible innings this is from Savindu.
Absolutely.
They'd want to get close to 110.
I think from here, if he stays there on the wicket, Prasindu, can be reachable.
9 deliveries, 22 to get if they need 110. They need 2 or 3 good connections. Rashmika can strike. This is going to be very interesting. Oh, this is even more interesting because long on comes inside the circle. There is a deep square leg almost towards long leg. And then there is a deep mid wicket almost towards cow corner. Oh, this is very difficult to define. Oh, it's a slower delivery. And it's worked in his favour. Still not able to define the logic of having this kind of a field. A long leg means there has to be a bouncer. And a cow corner, that means there is going to be a slower delivery.
Not necessarily a bouncer. Could be one short pitch delivery, rather slightly short, pulled away into the hands of square leg, or it will be to the cow's corner, you said.
Nobody at fine leg. Full and wide. Not given as a wide, and that means that it's going to be a dot ball. Sabit is bowling a brilliant over so far. Just 5 runs of it. It's a floating power play. And IAS will not be very happy with this effort.
Definitely. Each ball in the power play absolutely important for batter as well as the bowler. If saves it, absolutely brilliant. That's what Abid is doing at the moment.
Need to connect. Need to connect. Everybody inside the circle on the offside, they need to connect. They need to stand still. Oh, what a delivery. Incredible over from Abid. Just 5 runs from it. And that means that this floating power play is in benefit of Majees Titans. 88 for the loss of 4 at the end of 9.
Shafiq Jan given away 15 runs in his first over, and he's bowling the last over of the innings. Hammered it through the cover. Good fielding.
What fantastic running between the wickets. Savindu and Rashmika. Incredible running between the wickets. And presence of mind from Rashmika, most importantly. He knows that it is very important for Savindu to be on strike. He's batting on 48. And that's where he took that risk. Ran the first one hard. Pushed Savindu for the second.
That's the smart cricket, you can say. And knows how to play.
Big shot through the covers. Once again, some brilliant fielding. And this time they won't be able to get a second.
Moves on to 49. What a great knock from Savindu. Captain's knock so far.
Oh, it's Ferrisco Adams at covers. He's been that impactful player, saving 2 boundaries in my opinion. So he's already saved 5 runs, 5 valuable runs in 2 deliveries. Change of field. Deep square leg comes inside the circle. There is fine leg. Need a boundary here. Driven through the covers once again. There is a sweeper in place. They're going to be pushing for the second. This is going to be curtains for Rashmika. Empire gives it out. And that means that Rashmika is going to be keeping Savindu away from strike. And this time it is not a great thinking.
He tried to get the second and was not there at all. Still 1 run. But he has given all the support which Pasindu has to has. Half the side back into the dugout. Still 3 legal deliveries to go. And more important, Savindu, who played a superb knock, a run short of his well-deserved half century.
Jan Shafiq. 4 runs from this over, 3 deliveries, charging in. Probably onto the pads, but impact outside leg stump. And that means it's going to be leg byes.
Maybe the first half century for Pasindu in this tournament. Similar name, Pasindu, Zavindu, sometimes I'm confused.
Full toss, straight over the bowler's head. This ball is travelling. They're always going to be going for the second. And a wayward throw means that Savindu gets a well-deserved 50.
Very well.
What an incredible strike. He's looking for the no ball still. He's not celebrating his 50. That's the kind of player Savindu is.
Brilliant half century from him. He expecting it no ball, chest tight, but umpire says no, it is correct. Finally, he got the 50 he deserved. 25 deliveries and 51. What a knock he's played for the team. Absolutely brilliant batting from him.
Can he finish off in style? He needs a maximum here. He's looking nothing less than a maximum. It's a full toss. It's in the gap. This ball is going to be travelling to the boundary. Savindu take a bow. What an incredible knock. They'll finish at 99 for the loss of 5. But the innings of Savindu has been certainly classy. And nothing less than classy here.
The moment he arrived on the wicket, it seems that he's going to have some runs today, especially against Jan Shafiq. I still saw that 2 brilliant cover drives, 1 punch through the extra cover, absolutely of test class, and really deserved that 50 which he has done for the team. 55. If you go through the batting, it is only Mehran Khan started with the cameo, 15 of 15, but it was Savindu who did the damage to the Majees Titans. 55 of just 26 deliveries, and with Rana Singh Patarange 12 only. So 99 for 5, 6 extras, and it will be 100 needed for Majees Titan to chase.
Talking about the bowling, Hemal Tandil, pick of the bowlers, 2 for 14 and his 2 overs. He's been a consistent performer. Abid did pretty well as well, didn't get wickets, but 13 runs in his 2 overs. But apart from that, 1 wicket for Narayana Satish. The young Narayana Satish is glooming as a youngster. And then Sai Dinesh, towards the end, also picked up a wicket in a single over that he bowled. So that's it from here in the com box. 99 on the board. That means that Majees Titans will need a perfect 100 to win this game. Can they do that or not across the break?
one well. That is the ball straight in. Beautiful ball. Edge away. Yes, it is. one well. Catches the ball straight in. Beautiful ball. Excellent. Yes, it is.
Welcome back. It's the second innings, and IAS Invincibles certainly made some good progress when they came out to bat in the first one. It's a game between the IAS Invincibles and the Majees Titans. Mehran Khan got off to a start, but then laboriously lost his wicket. He scored a 15 ball, 15 runner ball, and then Savindu, and he was probably the most attacking and attractive player of that first innings. 26 ball, 55. And to keep him company was Rana Singhe Patrange, who scored a quick fire 12. 9 runs from Abdul Rauf. Muzahir scored a couple of runs, and in the end they managed to get 99 for the loss of 5 wickets. Many bowlers used by Majees Titans, and most of them went for runs. Wicket apiece for Narayana Satish and newcomer Sai Dinesh. And on the other hand, it was Hemal Tandel who picked up 2 wickets for himself. Pick of the bowlers for the Majees Titans, and he bowled with some decent economy as well. 7 with the economy of 7. 2 for 14 is what he ended up with. Bowling certainly seemed to be quite disciplined in the 6 extras. Quite a few of them, those buys and leg buys also. So plenty of stuff to look forward to. And Majees Titans will be looking to get off to a good start, but it's not going to be easy because they have Mohammad Imran with the new ball to face straight up. And straight away also allowing me to introduce Jamil Zaidi, and he'll probably give a word or two of advice to Mohammad Imran about how to go about things last night. Not a very, very cool night for Mohammad Imran, let's say.
Thank you, Amin. I think the first over you don't need any advice. The problem comes in this next over where he's almost wavered in here and there, but first over is always on target and always try to get a wicket in the very first over.
Abhinav Sharma facing. And straight away into the act and getting that hint of away swing. And this is where Mohammad Imran is very effective. Most of the bowlers not getting that away swing under lights, but Mohammad Imran is still managing to get it.
He's got a swing outside the off stump. He's a quality bowler, I mean absolute quality bowler. But again the problem is that in the first over he tried to do everything in the first over. But the second over, most of the time, is wavered.
Looking to charge in Mohammad Imran. Oh, this one is a statement and a half here from Abhinav Sharma. Absolutely unfazed by the quality of Mohammad Imran, the pace of Mohammad Imran. Immediately looking to play some innovative shots. What a brilliant result.
He saw it very early, come down toward the offside. Look at that one. The ball was also going outside the off stump, but very nicely collected from the middle of the bat towards the third man, fine leg boundary for 4. Very good start.
Oh yes, and what a way to get off the mark. What a way to get that first boundary for the team. And they'll be looking and hoping that Abhinav Sharma continues this sort of a form. It was a very, very good looking confidence shot. And this time it's better. He slashes at it very, very hard. Over the infield, it's going to be another boundary. Mohammad Imran is giving a glare at Abhinav at the moment.
It is always said, no? The one who attack first will always win. That's what he is doing now. Attacking Mohammad Imran right from the first delivery. 2 successive boundaries. And I'm sure Mohammad Imran must be thinking that this is the first time I have been beaten like this in 2 successive boundaries in my very first over.
Oh yes, but what's going to be really interesting to see is the way Abhinav Sharma does in this delivery. Looks to tickle it back behind the stumps. Looks to beat the gap, but then gets nothing but air.
Actually, he just standing and try to slash the ball. He has to come towards the offside if he like to cut that one. But he is standing and delivering, leaving the bat ball to go to the keeper. A very, very good batter. Abhinav Sharma always scored for the run for Majees Titans.
Once again, looks to play the scoop. Yasir Dur will not be able to get a hand onto it. It was quite far away and moving away as well. So, good result, and Abhinav Sharma is living dangerously, but he's also looking to score quickly, and that's positive signs for Majees Titans.
Yes, so far so good. The battle is won by Abhinav Sharma against Mohammad Imran. How Karunaratne is going to face the first delivery from Imran. He used to have the habit of getting first wicket in the first over. This is the first time he is still not able to get a wicket. Possibly the last delivery of the over is about to come.
Away swing, digs it in short, not accurate. And they'll manage to rotate strike for a single, and that means Ravindra Karunaratne will probably keep strike in the next. What a decent start here for Majees Titans. They need 10 runs and over, and they've got 10 runs in the very first. Still early days in this game. It's 1 over up, 10 for none. Shehzad Rahim, IAS Invincibles played a couple of balls, or rather a couple of games last evening, and immediately they managed to score a few points, and one of those games Shehzad Rahim certainly stepped up and was judged the man or the player of the game. Can he continue his form? Oh, certainly. He's looking to beat the bat of the batters and trying to outsmart them in the process, just conceding a wide. In the air, and it's up and over the infield. Got some good legs onto it. Oh, he's just going to be pushing the ball and helping its way towards the boundary. So Abhinav Sharma at the moment is looking like $1,000,000.
Just spread it over the cover. And the fielder, instead of trying to push the ball in the ground, push it over the ground for 4.
Yeah, now these runs are going to help. Just a couple of balls in, and you're on 16. Can you get another 4? No, because Shehzad Rahim is going to be making that off stump do cartwheels. The most positive start by Abhinav Sharma, and Shehzad Rahim just puts a halt onto proceedings at the moment.
He's a very, very good bowler. As you correctly mentioned, last time he was man of the match. And this time he once again got the wicket of Abhinav Sharma, who looks to be quite dangerous. The ball turned a bit and got the wicket. That one. So get that one. Just quite in swing, coming into the batter. Ripped through the stumps.
He's made a breakthrough here for IAS Invincibles. Shehzad is looking to fire the ball in to the right-hander. A very handy fielder as well. Couldn't stop a single though, but certainly that quick scoring Abhinav Sharma from the Majees Titans has been sent back into the hut. And that's going to be an important factor, because if he would have stayed in for a little bit longer, he was looking very, very dangerous. So kudos to Shehzad at the moment. Digs it in short. It's in the air. Once again, they are looking to clear that infield more often than not. The offside seems to be some sort of a favourite spot for the batters at the moment. First it was Abhinav and now Ravi Karunaratne getting 4.
Not a good delivery. Very, very short outside the offer stump all the time for Karunaratne to play it towards the extra cover. Sweep it straight to the fielder, Mohammad Imran. End of over number 2. 21 for 1 Majees Titans.
Mohammad Imran will be spent. That first over, Abhishek Sharma certainly took him to the cleaners. He had something to worry about. And now the captain decides that he'll probably have another over of Mohammad Imran, looking to break the back of this top order, because 2 experienced batters on strike at the moment.
Well, I think the skipper also thinking that the second spell of Mohammad Imran is never going to be very effective for the team. And he is giving so many runs in the wides, and that's better to use him in the early stage of the game so that they can finish it off and no pressure on him.
Oh yes, this one was guided and it was a quick fire. Went like a bullet towards the boundary ropes. Ravi Karunaratne now looking to score quickly. He's seen enough out there to make sure that, yes, of course, he knows his good spots.
Brilliant one. Perfect timing. Quickly moved down to the leg side and played it out towards the fine leg. Brilliant shot from him. 4 more runs to the Majees Titans total.
It's not going to be a good night at the moment for Mohammad Imran. The horrors of the previous evening returning. And IAS Invincibles under the pump. Oh, this was close. Beating the bat.
This is the right area for him to bowl. Keeping the ball away. A bit swing as well. Off the wicket. Slight pace as well.
And that's been the remarkable improvement in Mohammad Imran. All of a sudden he's looking to improve himself over the last 1 year or so. And his areas in which he operates also has become more consistent. That sort of a delivery that you just saw the previous ball, and he'll always be looking to target those similar sort of areas. So kudos to Mohammad Imran. There you go, another one. Teasing distance from the bat, and once again outside the off stump, that hint of away swing. And when he doesn't get that swing, he'll always look to bowl it in the block hole, and he's quite accurate. Now, with all that training and all that effort that has gone on to Mohammad Imran.
Yes, definitely, yes. That's actually the national camp has really polished him. Whatever shortcomings were there in his bowling, it was being recollected and recorrected by the coaches.
Oh, this is very, very close. Now he's going to be looking frustrated, Ravi Karunaratne. He's got a couple of boundaries to his name, but otherwise it's only been dots and singles. So some signs of worry, and he would be looking to get off very, very quickly now to get a move along. Can he manage to just guide the ball towards the offside for a single, rotate strike, and let Ferisco Adams have a go? Having said that, it's already a string of 3 dot deliveries. Last ball of the over coming up. Looking to charge down the track. It's in the air. A fielder interested. No, it's in fact landed too far left of that fielder who had to come running a long way from deep point.
We're talking about him. He bowled 3 good deliveries. But this time all credit to the batter coming down the wicket. Open the face of the bat over to the cover punt boundary for 4.
Muzair Raza has been introduced into the attack, and a very, very exciting talent. He'll want to make a mark in this game, and he's been bowling well, just that there are certain situations that have not been won by him. Guides it, looks to take that quick single.
One of the favorite of our comment partner, Panam Mehta, Muzair Raza. Always praising his ability as an all-rounder, bowler and batter.
Oh, undoubtedly, he's quite a full-bodied cricketer, and you'll always find him very, very excited and animated on the field. So, plenty to look forward to for this young man. I still remember all those antics that he did in that emerging cup for Oman in the national team colours. Beating the bat, change in pace.
In cricket, you know, the thing which you have done in the past, if you have that ability to keep the things in with you, will definitely help you keep efforts for whatever you like to do as a bowler. He is a hard-working all-rounder, but he needs to do a lot more.
And that's going to be very important. You need to work hard, you need to go through your processes, you need to be thinking cricket, breathing cricket, living cricket, literally. Oh, big shot. And just as we were just wondering what better can Muzair Raza do, what he does is something absolutely opposite. Bowls one in the slot, and Ravi Karunaratne helps himself for a 6, breaking the shackles from the previous over.
Yes, absolutely. Right in the slot with the middle of the bat between long on and long off, hitting the sideboard for the 6.
Muzair Raza, can he make a comeback now? In the air. Oh, this one's just too good as well. And it's going to be another 6 back to back. He'll have to probably adjust that length a bit more shorter. At the moment, Ravi Karunaratne is enjoying himself out there.
Absolutely fantastic 2 maximum from him. This was one of the effortless. Look at that one, just coming towards the offside, standing and delivering from the middle of the bat. Long, mighty 6 over the long off. Absolutely not a good over from Zahir Raza. 43 runs already scored in over number 4.
In the air once again, this time landing in no man's land. But they still managed to take a couple of runs. Too many runs being leaked in this over, and this can work against Majees, or rather IAS Invincibles at the moment. They've done so hard with the bat in hand. Scored 99, did almost
15 runs so far has been given in this over by Zahir, and possibly the last one.
all's well that ends well. Can he manage to nail one in the block hole at the moment? Looks to do that, but no. Now it's going to be Ravi Karunaratne who's going to have the last laugh. Last ball, and what a big six that was still going up as it crossed the boundary ropes.
It was outside the off stump, and from the middle of the bat with full power behind it toward the scoreboard, or rather hits the over the scoreboard for 6. 3 sixes in this over. Pasindo, savior for IAS Invincible.
Certainly looks like a smiling assassin when he's looking to deliver that ball. He has a big wide smile coming around the wicket through the umpire. How many bowlers have you seen do that?
Well, in the current, if you talk about very few. It was day before when people come to go around between the umpire.
Oh, he's managed to get that that edge onto that, and the fielder will collect it. What a brilliant turnaround here in this match. Is this the twist in the tail for this game? Ravi Karunaratne manages to hold one out to Shehzad.
Top edged it. Once again, I think it is Shehzad who took that catch comfortably. End of Karunaratne. What an orchestra spread. 52 for 2, rather. Majees Titans. a very, very brilliant bowler, Pasindhu. Always getting wickets when the team requires him. Very, very useful all-rounder. A very brilliant fielder and, of course, a dependable batter as well.
Very interesting the way this match is turning at the moment. Just when you thought that Majees Titans were cruising, courtesy that over, that big over that Muzair Raza was taken apart in, and then out walks the main bulk of the scorer, Ravi Karunaratne. And he just seemed like he was never going to be getting out the way he was striking the ball. And now out walks the left-hander Jihan Klote, so right-hand, left-hand combination in the middle. Two South Africans. Can they look to make a difference here? At the moment, the task is not too daunting. Required run rate around 8.7 or let's say 9 runs and over. So one big hit needed, and the time is now because they've managed to get 4 runs of this over. If they can manage to hit that one maximum, things can look very interesting. Down the ground, only a single. So what a brilliant over for the IAS Invincibles and Pasindhu Madhav. Just 5 runs of the over and a wicket to his name. 56 for 2 Majees Titans.
Yasardur has been introduced. Edge flies over the short third. No, he finds the fielder. Rashmika, the fielder making no mistake. Yasardur Mohammad, he strikes on his first ball. The danger man Adams departs.
He's the golden arm of IAS Invincibles. Yasir Dur, every time he comes into the attack, does a special one. This time he's picked up a big wicket of Fresco Adams. He was destructing. He was in the mood, but not able to make an impact, and hence 56 for the loss of 3. Yasir Dur picks up a wicket on this very first delivery, and that forces Adnan Khan to come to the middle. What a movement. Chasing 156 for the loss of 3. IAS are pulling Majees Titans back. They need a couple of more wickets here. 2 new batters in the middle. Adnan gets off the mark. Jian Klote 2 of 2. Modipa game and balance.
Especially after those 2 quick wickets. Especially of Karunaratne and now Adams falling on the very first ball of this over. Silent killer Yasir Dur Mohammad for IAS Invincibles. That over of Muzahid Raza went for plenty of runs, 3 maximums. They were in a strong position, but 2 wickets down. Now it's an evenly balanced contest between these 2 sides All hopes on this man who is on strike, Gihan Klote. Coming into Gihan, beautifully bowled, not even an inch to play that big shot.
And that's been the biggest issue with Muzair Raza, is that he's been those extreme kind of players. Excellent on a day, very bad on another day. Not shining with the bat today and not shining with the ball as well, and that's been the concern for IAS Invincibles. How do you predict, how do you understand that what kind of Muzair Raza is going to be turning out on a particular day?
Manage on the back foot and goes towards that big vacant region between point and short third. 4 runs for Adnan Khan.
Very mediocre from Yasir Dur. You can't be offering width to the quality of Adnan Khan, especially when the third and point is inside the circle and a big gap between both of them. Bisects it to perfection, and the quick outfield allows it to get to the boundary in no time. 62. Oh, what an incredible delivery. Peach of a delivery. Starts off being mediocre, transforms into an excellent delivery. And Yasir Dur has got the back of Adnan Khan after that boundary.
Bowling with the seam, and once it hit the surface, jack back into Adnan Khan. Yasir Dur, dramatic over here. Oh, beautifully bowled. Incoming delivery hitting the top of the bails of the leg stump and middle stump. Short stay for Adnan Khan. Yasir Dur celebrates. Another wicket falls for Titans. 62 for the loss of 4.
You would certainly take it on any given day. 6 runs from that over. And that big wicket. First of Adam Fresco and then of Adnan Khan. And all of a sudden, Majees Titans are 4 wickets down and a bit of bother. Narayana Satish starts off with a single to short third. 63 for the loss of 4 at the end of 6.
Four overs 37 still needed. Gihan Klote and Narayana Satish out there in the middle, and it's Pasindu to bowl his second over. Another quick single. And talking about Muzair Raza, I think Pranav, he's a boy with lots of energy and emotions. He made it to the national side at an early age. Still, lots of time left for Muzair Raza. If he can work on his bowling line and length, he can make a comeback into the national side as well. Goes inside out, goes towards that extra cover. A maximum. Gihan Klote takes Pasindu out of equation.
What an incredible strike. A little full from Pasindu, and that's what you can't be doing on a good batting wicket like this. Thank you very much, says Gian Clote. Never looked to keep it down. Just gave it the right kind of elevation. Incredible strike, inside out, over covers.
Another one towards extra cover. Poor effort. He had been ordinary in the field yesterday as well as today, Imran. Leaking runs also.
It's a tired Imran Mohammad at the moment. He's played a very long D20 season, then coming into the D10, he's been consistently out there. His body is certainly asking for a break.
And also emotionally also he's drained because he was a part of Asia Cup squad but not able to travel. So not an easy thing as a player. You're left out, and after a couple of days, a new tournament, all you need to do is back yourself, get those wickets for your team. And rightly said by you, it's not easy for someone like Imran.
And certainly it's been a professional approach from Imran to be accepting that he's not travelling to Dubai. Unfortunate for him and Oman as well. And then to come out and shine bright for IAS Invincibles. He's pushing himself. We do know that it's not easy to go on for such a long time, consistently day after day. But the champion that he is, pushing himself hard. They're looking for a single. They should get it. 73 at the end of 7 overs. And it's a game in contest. 27 required of the final 18.
Yasser Dur to bowl his second and final over, 8th over of this innings. Beautifully managed on the back foot. No Mehran Khan with the ball. Mother of all battles going on in UAE, Dubai International Cricket Stadium, Ring of Fire. Pakistan winning the toss and opting to bat first. What's the score, Pranav?
If you ask as a Pakistani fan, it's a sorry scorecard. 83 for 7. India is playing with Pakistan just as India plays with Oman or UAE. And that's the quality of India. In the last 5 years, they have developed into a side that has been exceptional. And that is where a lot of cricket pundits around the world, legends, have suggested that probably a South Africa could have been in this contest. Call it an Afro-Asian Cup. Probably India A could also be a part of it, and that would bring a little bit of respite to the quality of cricket. What's your thoughts on it?
Onto the back foot and using those wrists, he goes towards that square leg region. 1 bounce, 4 runs. In control is Gihan Clote. Sensible piece of batting. The team has lost quite a few quick wickets, but coming to the rescue at the right time. Gihan got a maximum in the previous over now. An easy pickup shot. It's not a good idea coming into Gihan. He's very strong towards that leg side. Another one. This time straight into the hands of Mohammad Imran. Yasser Dur. He strikes for the 3rd time. The dangerous Gihan Clote not able to pick that change of pace and played straight into the hands of Imran, making no mistake.
What a timely wicket. They needed the back of Jihan Clote, and they needed it immediately. They needed it as of yesterday. That is how urgently they needed the back of Jihan Clote. And Yasir Dur, the magician with the ball in hand, comes to the party for IAS Invincibles. He was taking the game away from Majees Titans, and all of a sudden strikes and strikes well. And Majees Titans have been pulled back into the equation. It was a slower delivery, an off-cutter, half-tracker, and straight into the hands of Mohammad Imran. He's a lucky man. Every time he's bowling for IAS Invincibles, Yasir Dur, take above you. What an incredible sportsperson. Luck plays such a huge role in this game. But you were telling us about what's your thought on the Asia Cup?
See, there were times when Pakistan were dominating in the 90s, but they were never able to win the Asia Cup during those time in 80s and 90s. It was the first time in 2000 under the captaincy of Moin Khan they lifted the Asia Cup. But still they are a strong contender when it comes to subcontinent region. The likes of Sri Lanka also just behind India when it comes to the counting of the trophies of Asia Cup. I don't think so that it's a good idea to get in South Africa, and you need to give a time to team like Pakistan. They are a world-class team. They always performed well at the top level. It's just a matter of time. Give a couple of 6-8 months to the young captain. Agha is doing a good job, but I think the top order, they need to get those runs. That is where I feel the importance of Babar Azam and Rizwan in that side. If you compare the strike rate of Rizwan with other players at top of the order, it's a huge difference. Rizwan has a very good strike rate compared to the players who are playing currently for Pakistan. But we'll have this conversation. 8 overs gone, 80 for the loss of 5. Beautifully fielded by Anas. What a game of cricket we are witnessing here at Oman Cricket Academy.
And it's such a seesaw. Just 4 or 5 deliveries ago, I was about to make the comment that this is pure domination from Majees Titans and they're just about to cruise to a victory. And all of a sudden, that wicket of Jihan Clote. And it's a game in balance. 10 balls, 18 runs required. Shahzad bowling this all-important over. It's a penultimate over. The equation in favour of IAS Invincibles with 2 young sensations in the middle.
What a shot. This is what Pranav was talking about. Is Dinesh. Sai Dinesh goes towards that extra cover region. The first ball he faced in this over. In fact, the second ball, it was hammered through the offside for 4 runs.
What an incredible strike. Yes. The scoreboard might suggest it is Sai Dinesh. It almost looks like Rahil Habibullah to me. I do not know why.
Habibullah is not part of this playing 11 against IAS. Sai Dinesh getting an opportunity. It's 86 for the loss of 5. 14 needed of 9. Can these two young duo pull something special? Played straight towards Shahzad Rahim. A dot delivery. The dot delivery might put up a lot of pressure on Dinesh.
So much of this will matter to singles. It's a game of singles from here. You just need that one boundary. Oh, it's breached the gap. It's penetrated. And a dive is going to be only in vain because a valuable boundary comes in
in time.
What a class batting by the young gun, playing his first game of D10. The team is under pressure. He's batting like a pro here against Shahzad Rahim. The floating power play, the youngster getting those important runs. Now 10 needed with that boundary. Beautifully managed, making room and goes towards that offside region. Look at that sprint from Anas, but not able to stop. 4 runs.
This is incredible gameplay from Sai Dinesh. They're going to go for an extra run. They will get it. This is very good cricket from Majees Titans. At a time when they were down and out, they found a way to fight back. It's going to be a nail-biter in the final over. Just 7 runs required of the final 6 deliveries. I believe Majees Titans should close this comfortably. Mudiba, you have seen a few good quality under 19 players. Add Warshit Sai Dinesh to the list. Coming from the ranks of under 19. Scoring 11 runs in 4 deliveries of Shahzad, who's been one of the prolific bowlers for IAS Invincibles. Such is the quality of under 19 players.
And that too when the team was in trouble. As a youngster playing your first game, it's not easy, but the way he took that calculated risk, very strong towards that offside. And now to bowl that final over, it's Mehran Khan bowling his first over. And the final over of this innings, Dinesh got 13, 7 more needed. Can he do the job for his team? Connection in the air, and he takes it. What a brilliant catch by Anas. Mehran Khan, the experienced Mehran Khan strikes. The youngster, he departs after adding valuable 13 of 7 balls.
What an incredible strike. Yes, he's going to be departing from that strike, but certainly to have the presence of mind to strike clean, he's a huge potential. He's only a young sensation. This is his first game. And to come into the first game and strike this clean, it is sensational for Warshit Sai Dinesh. Ubaidullah comes into the middle. It's a game which is still in balance of Majees Titans. Can they close it down is the question. Ubaidullah, back of length, swinging into Warshit. And a brilliant bit of fielding and deep square leg makes sure that the catch is held on. 7 required of 5. How are your nails doing tonight, Mudiba?
Having a close look at the other game, which is far away from here. I need to ask about your nails, which was completely destroyed by Pranav himself in T20. 7 of final 5. The captain arrives, Ubaidullah. What a twist in this game. It was a brilliant catch by Anas running in. It was a flat shot travelling towards Anas.
Big shot down the leg side. There is nobody there. It's going to be a boundary. It's going to be a much needed boundary for Ubaidullah and Majees Titans.
Really don't understand that field setup. Why do you want to have the third man when Mehran Khan is bowling? He's not express with the pace. An easy pick-up shot for Ubaidullah. Using those wrists. No protection at deep square leg. Nice 4 balls, 3 runs. 1 hit away from securing the second win in round 2. Majees Titans.
very poor from the likes of IAS Invincibles to have that kind of a field. The likes of Ubaidullah was never going to be guiding it to third. Run out opportunity. They're going to be, oh, it needed a directed. He's got a directed. He's appealing. Oh, this is going to be interesting. It said not out. So if the first one is a not out, second one is also a not out. And that's where it's going to be almost curtains for IAS Invincibles. Not having the presence of mind, Mehran Khan to immediately throw to the wicketkeeper.
But good presence of mind by young Satish and Ubaidullah. It was a direct hit at the non-striker end. Straight away going for the second run. Mehran Khan was busy in appealing, pleading the umpire, Samir Parker. And the run has been stolen by Satish and Ubaidullah. The scores are tied. Oh, brilliant Ubaidullah. A full-length dive. The last 9 deliveries, they gave away 3 boundaries, which is now hurting them badly. It was their game to win, but now Majees Titans, the scores are level.
1 to win. Flicked on the leg side. They're going to go for the single and they'll get it convincingly. What an incredible win on the back of youngsters. Ubaidullah gives a mic drop. What an incredible performance from the Majees Titans, the young Majees Titans. It started with Warshid. It was followed by Narayana Satish and Ubaidullah. The young Majees Titans wins this game against IAS Invincibles. Won't be wrong in saying that.
Oh, absolutely. Under pressure, the likes of Narayana Satish and Sai Dinesh, they showed the maturity level, calm and composed. What a win for Majees Titans. Especially last 2 overs, it was the youngster Sai Dinesh getting those 2 back-to-back boundaries against Shehzad Rahim and getting Titans back into the hunt. They started off really well, 34, top of the order for Karuna Ratne, Adams 6, 17 for Gihan. Adnan came in, got a boundary, but he departed early. Narayana Satish remained unbeaten on 4, but look at that, what a cameo. 13 of 7, a little cameo from Varshit Sai Dinesh helping the team to get those couple of points. The Majees Titans winning this game by 4 wickets. It was an incredible bowling display. They just lost the grip in the last couple of overs. Mohammad Imran wicketless, a wicket for Shehzad Rahim, but gone for plenty of runs. So was Muzahir Raza. That over changed the complexion of this game. 3 wickets for Yasir Dur. What a spell in a losing cause.
Certainly it has been Muzahir Raza who's been the weak link on his bad days. For IAS Invincibles, they started with a bang. Majees Titans, Abhinav was looking to dominate, and so was Ravindra Karunaratne. They were striking and striking clean, and that's where IAS were never in control of the game. They were looking for a lucky breakthrough. Shahzad provided it. Abhinav was sent back, but Ravindra Karunaratne continued with his wrath. And that's where they were dominating the affairs. Consistently picking up those boundaries all across the ground, and that's where that over of Muzahir Raza was struck and struck clean. It was lusty striking from Ravindra Karunaratne all across the ground. They had to bring in Pasindu, and that's where a lot of things changed. Yasir Dur picked up wickets and picked up wickets, timely wickets. Yes, he did concede a boundary in the process, but he was outstanding with the ball in hand. Jihan Klote was caring to take the game away, and that's where Yasir Dur got the back of Jihan Klote as well. But young Varshit Sai Dinesh came to the party. If you ask me, he's the man of the moment, certainly one of the biggest contenders of man of the match, because if it was not for him, Majees Titans would have been struggling. And towards the end, it was Ubaidullah who supported Narayana Satish to conclude that game. So that's the confirmation. Match summary. Savindu, an incredible 55 of 26. Mehran Khan got that 15 of 15. Patharange also got 12 of 7. 2 wickets for Hemal Chandil. He's been a pick of bowler for Majees Titans, and he's doing that consistently. Majees Titans looking to chase 100 down. Ravindra Karunaratne, that good cameo of 34 of 15. Jehan Clote, 17 of 11. Yes, Abhinav Sharma, 13 of 7. But that name which is missing there is Varshit Sai Dinesh, who got that cameo. And on the back of that, Majees Titans won this game and won this game convincingly by 4 wickets. What an incredible win this is. We'll take a break here in the comm box, but on the other side, it's going to be Jamil Zaidi with the post-match presentation.
He has timed that one well. Catches the ball straight in. Beautiful ball. Excellent. Yes, it is. He has timed that one well. Catches the ball straight in. Beautiful ball. Excellent. Yes, it is.
Time for the post-match presentation from Oman Cricket Academy Ground, Muscat, for the Oman D10 League, powered by Dafa News. The match played between Majees Titans and Invincible. Majees Titans won the match. IAS Invincibles scored 99 runs with some solid batting from Pazindo. But Majees Titans chased the target with some brilliant batting from Ravi Karunaratne, who scored 37 runs and was declared man of the match. Ravi, can you please come collect your medallion? Congratulations, Ravi, first for becoming the man of the match. You played a very good knock. 37, we were doing commentary when you were playing. 99 was a good, decent total to chase. Couple of wickets fell down in between. What was your mind when you come to bat on?
Thank you very much. It was clear mind setup. We knew that wicket was good, better than yesterday, and outfield a bit quicker. So we know that 99 will be a chaseable score, and that Abhinav started really well first over. That gave me confidence. So then I got the calculated risk. So yeah, and I'm really happy that we won this game.
When you came in to bat, definitely captain must have told you what you are going to do to chase this total of 99. Couple of wickets fell in the early part of the game. So it was pressure must be on the team in the camp that what we have to do. The batter who is going to the next must have some instructions from the captain.
Yeah, it's always take the game deep because one boundary, five few singers, it's like 9-10 runs and over. So we know that if you get one good over, like 15 runs and 20 runs, that we are on it. So we chased it. That really confidence now, all the bench. So really looking forward to the next two games.
Congratulations for being the management. Keep the spirit on.
Thank you very much.
That's all from the post-match presentation.
He has timed that one well. Catches the ball straight in. Beautiful ball. Edge the way. Yes, it is.